Hello, welcome to episode 7. In episode 7, we will go through the third part of the recruitment phase. The first part is the infiltration segment. The second part will be offensive declaration. I am going to use this game in progress to demonstrate the infiltration segment. As you can see, we are looking at the Ho Chi Minh Trail track. There's an optimal and an effective status. In this case, they are the same. Optimal means the value that the trail would be at should there be no bombing, and effective is if there were a reduction due to bombing, like so, like 2 hits on the trail, it would look like that. So let's say we had a North Vietnamese artillery battalion that we had just built, and it is on the northernmost segment of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. This unit has 2 options. The first option is to move along the trail, and the second option is to enter the hex grid. So at this level of effectiveness for the trail, we would take its movement points times 3. Let's say, for example, that we had to take a bombing hit. Just to make it more interesting, we would have times 3 movement points minus 2. So in this particular case, our artillery battalion would have 4 times 3 is 12 movement points minus 2 for 10. I'm going to back up a little bit. Each box costs 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta move, it's a big map. 8, 9. I lost it. There we go. 10. So you can see it makes it almost all the way into northern Cambodia with that much movement, and that would be where it would end its turn. Now there are other things that could be going on with the trail, or other factors in the trail affecting the trail that I did not go into because they're more unusual circumstances that I'll cover in a later video. But entering the trail during play, during the operations segment, is also a possibility. This is both for US controlled as well as NLF controlled pieces can enter the trail during play. US pieces that are on the trail during the operation or during the infiltration segment will affect their movement, but it is a rare situation. So option 2 is for this gentleman to exit the trail. Of course, he has the option of just remaining where he is, but he could exit the trail and enter the hex grid. So anywhere adjacent to the hex grid, he can come on. So we're going to bring him on over here because there's a road there, and that would be the end of that artillery battalion's infiltration segment. One more thing I should mention: if there's a US controlled unit on a hex adjacent to the trail, then you cannot exit the Ho Chi Minh Trail onto this hex. You can use any other hex, possibly causing reaction movement, but you cannot enter onto that hex.